Is there a daily transaction limit on Trust Wallet? Everything you need to know about Trust Wallet limits. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to answer a very important question. Is there a daily transaction limit on Trust Wallet? Many of you have asked about this and we'll dive deep into the topic. We'll also talk about factors that could affect your transactions, such as blockchain limitations, gas fees, and much more. If you use Trust Wallet or are planning to start, this video is for you. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video helpful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future updates. To fully understand the context of transaction limits, let's first take a quick look at what Trust Wallet is and how it works. Trust Wallet is a decentralized mobile cryptocurrency wallet that allows users to store and manage a wide variety of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance Coin, along with hundreds of ERC20 and BEP20 tokens. What sets Trust Wallet apart is that it's non-custodial, meaning you're the sole owner of your private keys. It doesn't store your funds on a central server, so no one has control over your assets except you. In addition to storing cryptocurrencies, Trust Wallet also supports decentralized applications, or dApps, and allows you to swap tokens, participate in DeFi protocols, and even buy crypto directly through the app. Now let's get to the main question. Does Trust Wallet have transaction limits? The simple answer is no. Trust Wallet doesn't impose any specific daily transaction limits. You are free to send and receive as much cryptocurrency as you want, as long as you have enough funds and meet the requirements of the blockchain network you're using. However, it's important to note that while Trust Wallet itself doesn't have built-in limits, the blockchain networks it connects to do have their own rules, restrictions, and capacities. These blockchain limits can sometimes affect the number and size of transactions you can perform. Each blockchain has its own capacity and limitations when it comes to transactions. Trust Wallet supports a wide variety of blockchain networks, and each of them might impose certain limits on how many transactions can occur in a given period. For example, Ethereum's network has a block size and transaction limit. The number of transactions per block is limited, and when the network is congested, it might take longer for your transactions to process. While there isn't a strict transaction per day limit, Ethereum's capacity can affect how quickly your transaction is processed. Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, is known for its lower fees and faster transactions. It doesn't have the same congestion issues as Ethereum, but if the network gets overloaded, you might experience delays or higher transaction fees. Bitcoin transactions also depend on the network's congestion as well as the block size. In periods of high activity, Bitcoin transactions might get delayed or require higher fees for faster processing. These network-specific factors can affect how many transactions you can make depending on the available capacity and fees at any given time. One of the most important factors to keep in mind when using Trust Wallet is gas fees. Gas fees are the transaction fees that are required to process and confirm transactions on blockchain networks like Ethereum. The amount you pay in gas fees depends on the network's congestion, the size of the transaction, and the speed at which you want the transaction to be confirmed. During times of high demand on networks like Ethereum, gas fees can skyrocket, which could limit the number of transactions you can afford to perform in a day. For example, if you're sending multiple transactions during a high fee period, the total cost of these fees could add up quickly, essentially putting a practical limit on how many transactions you can make in a single day. Trust Wallet gives you the option to manually adjust gas fees in some cases, so you can choose between paying for faster confirmations or saving on costs by opting for slower confirmations. If you're concerned about limits or costs associated with your transactions, here are some tips to help you manage them more effectively. 1. Check network status. Before making a transaction, check the status of the network you're using. Websites like ETH Gas Station or BSC Scan provide real-time data on network congestion and gas fees. 2. Choose the right time. If possible, try to avoid making transactions during peak hours when the network is heavily congested. For example, Ethereum tends to have higher fees during busy periods, so waiting until the network is less congested can save you money. 3. Use Layer 2 solutions. If you're using Ethereum and concerned about gas fees, consider using Layer 2 solutions like Optimism or Arbitrum, which offer lower transaction costs and faster speeds. 4. Manage token swaps efficiently. If you're using Trust Wallet's built-in swap feature, make sure to account for gas costs and slippage, the difference between the expected price and the actual price at the time of the transaction, when making swaps. 5. Plan your transactions. If you're making multiple transactions, group them together if possible, or plan them in a way that minimizes the impact of high fees. While Trust Wallet doesn't impose daily transaction limits, there are other important factors to consider. Security. Always ensure your wallet is secure by enabling features like two-factor authentication or using a hardware wallet for larger amounts of cryptocurrency. Back up your wallet. It's essential to back up your Trust Wallet using the 12-word recovery phrase. If you lose your device or have issues, you can restore your wallet on any compatible device. Understand transaction confirmation times. Be aware that transaction confirmation times can vary depending on the network and fee paid. Always check the status of your transactions on the respective blockchain explorer to ensure they've been confirmed.